They had some good news. People here were preparing for major flooding, and they were told, prepare ahead of time, prepare for the worst, hope for the best, okay? And the emergency management director thinks that it won't be as bad as they once thought it was. Now, he does believe we got to make it through today. We got to make it through tomorrow morning overnight. And he thinks we might even start seeing some docks underwater. I'm here in Green Cove Springs now. You can see the wind just churning up the waves here. This is right by the Sheriff's Office Marine Team office. And we are looking at this dock out here, not underwater, not yet, but sure is close right there. So they think that we're going to start seeing some docks underwater, but they don't believe that we're going to see that major flooding out of Black Creek that they once planned for. But here's what he has to say. This is John Ward, the Director of Emergency Management in Clay County.
We could see some potential ponding in the roadways, but it appears at this time that the concerns for Black Creek flooding, those type things, are not going to come to fruition. One thing I do want to tell our residents to keep very close eye on through the day is we're going to still see a surge up the St. Johns River into Doctors Lake and also the main body of the Black Creek.
He said water levels are already high. They're already above what they're used to with astronomical tide. So, of course, be wary of the high tide that's coming. I really want to show you this, though. We're talking about power lines down, trees down, right? They said they've seen that in Clay County. I know we have about 7,000 people without power. We're seeing just some branches, small branches like these, kind of strewn across, really just making it a messy look in most of the areas. But we haven't seen anything too major. But again, we do know, according to Clay Electric's outage map, that there are about 7,000 people without power, that we have seen the crews on the side of the road working on the power line. So that is good news for you all in Clay County. In Green Cove Springs, Leah Shields, First Coast News, on your side.
Leah, that is great news that they're thinking that you're not going to see that major flooding along Black Creek. We know some people were sandbagging in anticipation, so can they start taking some of those down, or are they saying, you know what, just wait a day, maybe let it pass?
No, definitely don't start removing anything. I mean, I'll say one thing about my experience so far just this morning in Clay County is the minute you think you get a break, the wind picks up and almost knocks you on your feet, or the rain starts coming down. So you're still very much in a storm here. I would not start moving anything. We are not in the clear just yet, but they are just saying they do not think we're going to see anything like the people here saw in Irma, which is good news, right? We don't want anything bad to happen on the First Coast. But of course, we don't know what's going to happen overnight. They're just saying, don't expect damage like we saw in Irma.